Okay, guys, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Darren Family. If this is your first time coming across this channel, please do like, share, subscribe, turn on your bell notification to get notified whenever we post a new video. This is morning here in Anambra State, Nigeria, and as you can see, I'm done bathing baby boy. Just trying to dress him up and give him his medications. So once I'm done with this, I want to thoroughly arrange this room, then head straight to the market to get some few. Let's uncle them. Uncle could see guys, let me just you guys. It's not been easy. I wouldn't lie. It's not been. It's not since mom left. It's not been easy. You see, chores, house chores will drain you. Like, I have lots of clothes to wash. I even forgot. I have lots of clothes to wash, and I must do that before going to the market. I would have asked my sister to go, but I don't know. She might end up being the one to going to the market, or I will. Household chores is not easy. With accompanied with the sleepless night that I've been having. Like, this boy basically have refused me, have denied me of my sleep. Baby boy have basically denied me of my sleep, of my rest. These days he will sleep early, wake up in the middle of the night, and that's it. No more sleep till 5. And once it's 5, we'll have to start preparing Cora for school. So no more sleep again. Then once Cora leaves for school by that kind 6:30 or some minutes to 7, this boy will go back to sleep, and that time you need to start arranging the house or make food for hubby because he needs to go to work. By the time you are done doing that and it's okay, let you rest more, this boy will wake up and you have to start bathing him. Once you are done bathing him and feeding him, he will sleep. You start arranging the house. By the time you are done arranging the house, he will wake up. You will not even have a mind to yourself. Like, I don't know. Mom said he will change with time, but I've been waiting for that change. I have been waiting for that change. I don't know if this is political change. I do not call anybody's name or any party, but I don't know if this is political change. See now, baby boy. Yes. He's a big boy. This, think about it. This like trouser. This is short. Guys, So guys, we went for prayer yesterday. Nigeria is a finish go. My country. Nigeria, my country. Nigeria, my country. That's what we are in. Church is business. Like, church is business. If you are looking for a lucrative business to venture into, any business that is moving, that's like ASAP, you will be getting your returns. Dive into church ministration. You will make it in life. Hey. Because you can't tell me nothing. I refuse to believe that some are called, all are called, but few are choosing. Never they like that. As in this my country, all are called, all are choosing. You won't even know, as in when you see the real man of God again in this my place, you won't know. When you see Jankwa Tingo, man of God, you will never know. You can't tell. because they all dress alike, they speak alike, their language is money, 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 money. Can you imagine that someone came to the altar to give testimony, like testimony? When you see the, when you notice that the woman is suffering from malaria, okay, because maybe in your country you don't know what is, but here in this country, when you have so much mosquito bites, it will result to malaria. Or when you stress yourself a lot, when you work under stress, it will result to malaria. So the old woman came out and give testimony how she nearly died because of starvation and hunger. And me looking at this old woman, she's old enough to be she's older than my mother by far now. My mom is still very young, and my mom is still a baby compared to this woman. But I think that maybe her children, they don't have anything, they don't have any capable thing that they are doing, because they're not staying with the woman. The woman is staying in the village because this is a village, and the children are working out off time. So she doesn't have money to get medication for herself. She doesn't have money to buy food to eat. She was only drinking oil given to her in the same church that heals the sick and raise the dead. Then finally, she doesn't even have a phone, not even a button phone to even make contact, to contact one or two people to come to her rescue. Then she has to go to someone and pleaded with the person to help call her son. The son now sent her small money, I guess about 4,000 naira for malaria drugs, that she came to thank God that at least she's still alive today. My dear, and this after giving her testimony, she walked out too. For someone, the narrator, to come and take the mic and say that people that wants to come and testify to the goodness of the Lord and they did not come with offering, an aged woman that is dying of hunger and starvation should come with offering to testify that her son sent her 4,000 naira. Can you just imagine? Can you imagine? I was even thinking that maybe the welfare of the church will call her aside, give her something at the end of it. At the end of the church, I saw the woman going without anything. Now she will go, and they are busy sowing seed upon seed, seed upon seed. It's like I'll start going to church, from church to church with these Sundays. Every Sunday I'll be changing church like this. I'll be changing church like, so that I will know what is happening, because this thing is getting too much. This woman don't have money to eat. They couldn't even give, because I saw the kind of donation that they made that yesterday. They couldn't even give her even 10,000 naira. Mama, use it and buy, even if it's tea and drink or rice. In their storeroom, they have plenty food stuff. Why can't they call that woman and share? Even call the aged women and share to them. Like, I don't know what this country is turning into. Israel, we cannot kill ourselves. We will help those that we think we can help, because you cannot help everybody, because we too, I'm in need of help. I need help also. Everybody needs help. I'm managing. So the little I have, I share with people around me. As in, it pained me, it touched my heart. Israel, and you see, they'll tell you that this is heavenly water, heavenly race water. Hey, Biko Kwano, which one is heavenly race water again? That if you buy it from the church, they will bless it for you. Even if you are having epilepsy, if you drink the heavenly race water, it will go. If you have given birth through cesarean section like 3 times or 4 times, and you think that they keep on telling you that you keep on giving birth through CS, that you shouldn't mind them, that you should drink that heavenly race water. Drink one thing that they are sharing, and drink their oil after 4 cesarean section, that the 5th one you give birth normal through VG. Can you imagine? See, well, at this point, I don't even know what to say. People should be careful the kind of information that they pass out to people, especially these old women that weren't opportune to go to school. You understand? Because these are, or even some archaic women, people that were raised in the village, in a typical village, in a typical African village, because this is African village, Africa, in a typical African village that we are just raised to that you are just raised to marry, give birth, and their job ends in the kitchen. You understand? These things still happen in this part of the world where I'm coming from. If you're not opportune to go to school or exposed, you understand, you have the mentality that your job ends in the kitchen in a man's house. You get, just to keep on giving birth to bearing children. These are the kind of people that they will tell this kind of thing, and they will embrace it because my papa said, my pastor said, my daddy said, because that's the name that they normally use now. They use it to upgrade themselves. They don't answer my pastor. They say my papa, my daddy, my, what is it again? What do they call it? My papa, my daddy, said that after 4 cesarean section, I will give birth. That you leave that hospital, they will not go to maternity, where you will the person will just useless her life after 4 cesarean section. That you should go and do what? Give birth through virgin. Oh God, the kind of information we pass through, the kind of things we hear on a daily basis is enough to buy people in this country. In fact, it contributes to hardship. See, my boy is sleeping. The information that they pass out, okay, this papa and this pastor them and this men of God, you will see them driving Range Rover, Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, Formatic, but their members, they have members that can barely feed once a day, that could barely send their children to even a local, the cheapest school in the community, that could barely buy soap to bathe, even members that could barely buy toothpaste to brush their teeth. But they will still be tasking those members that they should sow seed of faith, that you saw and you believe, that blessed are for those that did not see but they believed, that they should sow seed of faith and they should believe that miracle will happen in the next 24 hours. The woman will not use the last card, or the man will use the last card that he should use, that he would have used in providing food for the family. He will use it and sow seed of faith, hoping that by the time he gets home, somebody will call him to come and do one job or the other. Then when he gets home, no job, hunger will be killing them. Then when they want to build a church, they will call and say, and they, by that time, at least, bear it in mind that church members have donated money for the building of that church. You get? They've made contributions, they've sowed seed, they've done offering. What do they call this one? I've forgotten the name of the offering that they call it. Project offering. They are done with all those things. Then when they want to build the church, they will keep on looking for laborers that will work for in God's vineyard for free. People that are willing to assist in working in God's vineyard, that they should come. That they're doing it for God. Forgetting that you have carpenters in that church, you have medicine men in that church, you have engineers in that church, you also have what are they called? What are they called again? Bricklayers in that church. You will not call them and pay them to do the job. You want them to do it for free. After paying, after contributing their hard-earned money, they will still use their sweat to do the job without being paid. You tell them that God will remember them. Who is fooling who? Who is fool? You cannot fool me, oh. You cannot fool me. You can never fool me. I cannot see a pastor who is better than me 100 by 100 folds or times 100, and I'll still use my sweat that I used to take care of this little child that I'm holding, and I'll give it to that I'm sowing seed of faith. Which seed of faith? Are there no motherless babies home? No orphanage homes? Hospitals that I can go and sow that seed of faith? Why will I sow seed of faith to a man who is already made? Why will I sow seed of faith for a man who's in schooling abroad? Why not sow seed of faith to a man who has houses abroad? Why should I sow seed of faith to a man who owns private jets? Why? I will sow seed of faith to people that have money. Why people are there in the hospital? People are looking for money to feed their children. People are looking for money to take their children to even a local school. People are homeless, looking for shelter over their head. Then I will take my money and give to a pastor who owns private jet and who is living a luxurious life of luxury. Then I'm in my own house, My rented apartment, sowing seed of faith to a man who owns his own mansion edifice, a man who built on maybe 12 plots of lands. I will sow seed of faith to a man who is living in a 12 plot of land, that he built a mansion, an edifice that has everything in his home. What do I have that I'll use my hard earned to sow seed of faith to you? We should be careful, oh. We should be very careful in the things we do. You get? We should be very careful in the things we do. People are giving testimonies. Then one woman was even crying, raising her hands. She was crying bitterly. I was hearing her because we came out and we are there saying, pray out your mind. The woman was crying that she doesn't have any food in the house. She was crying, she raised her hand. The woman was looking so tattered, she was looking so unkept. She's not a dirty woman, but because of hardship and poverty, you know, there's a difference between hardship and there's a difference between poverty. Poverty is someone that cannot see this thing in the market and afford it even in 3 months. Someone that cannot save up to get this thing even in 3 months. That is poverty. Hardship is someone maybe once in a while you see money, but sometimes it runs away from you. You get someone that has something doing. But someone that doesn't have anything doing, that has been trying. Maybe someone that wasn't opportuned in life. Then the woman was crying, and then they are saying, if you want to give from 10,000 and above, or yeah, come this side and give. They pray for you. God will bless you. God will bless you. This one will bless you. If you want to give 5,000 and above, even the woman, even I was like, is this woman all right? Like, are you fine? You were crying beside me that time, and I was even like, if I'm going, I'll just give this woman 2K to buy something. Because the only money I had left with me was 2,000, because we spent a lot via transportation and the trend. I was like, if I'm going, I'll just find something for this woman. Even if it's 1,000 for her to take home, I will use 1,000 to go home. And I saw her use her last card, her transport money, to go and still sow the seed of faith. Can't you see the kind of thing? In the Western world, this is not how they worship God. They worship God with their hearts. They worship God in truth and in spirit. They worship as in they help the poor, they help the needy, they help the less privileged, they help the aged, they help the sick. They take their clothes, not that is old or outdated, but the ones that they don't regularly. Maybe if you go to your wardrobe, and you find out that this particular clothes in the last 8 months or one you haven't worn it, what is this still doing there? That shit. These are the things people do there in the Western world. They will take it, give it to people that they know or think that they need it. Their property that they're no longer using, that is still in good shape, they will still give it at people that need it. But in this country, you see a big man that wants to dispose his property, you call it to come and buy. You call a poor man to come and buy that thing that he's no longer using. Like a very wealthy man, a well-to-do man in this part of the world that I come from. A wealthy man that has everything to himself, that owns a lot, that owns hotels, owns boutique, owns shopping mall, owns fuel station, owns even gas plants. They want to, maybe they renovated their house and they're disposing of some properties. They will call a poor man to come and buy, so that you give to a poor man that doesn't have, and the person will pray for you from their hearts, and God will listen to that prayer and bless you more. You don't call that man to come and buy. The man says, I don't have this one. I'll be paying instrumental. Can you imagine? Be paying instrumental. You keep on paying it. The people will now bargain on how you pay. You keep on paying until you clear the debt. Then when you walk on the road, you say, I'm going to come this man, oh God. Meaning, I'm owing this big man. No. How much are you owing? I'm owing him 150,000. I will pay small. A big man that runs in billion. that has billions in his account is looking for 150,000 naira from a pauper, someone that he can feed feed him and his family without shaking. See, let me tell you, this part of the world that I come from, majority of us are greedy. We are so greedy. But as well, you see, church is business. So my advice to you watching me today, I have two advices for you watching me today. If you're in a position to help people, don't relent. You understand? If you're in a position to help people, don't relent. Help people, because not everybody is a giver type. Not everybody is willing to give. Not everybody is willing to let go of the things they have. Me, myself, I'm willing to let go. I'm ever willing to give. If I have, I do give. I give out. I don't need you to come and ask me. Once you mention it and I hear it and I know that I'm capable of, I will do it. Unless I don't have it. And it hurts me so much when I see people that I'm better off than, and they came to me for help and I couldn't assist them at that moment. You know that I don't have money. I don't have. God knows that I don't have. But the little I have, I do give out. Then another advice, so the second advice, if you're looking for a business to venture into, go into church. Church is business. Even if you're abroad, you want to open a church, contact me. Come back to this place, open a church. Business. What's a wicked word? See, word is coming to an end, the word is coming to an end. You think that they are joking. The word is coming to an end, the word is coming to an end. This is end time science. If you believe, if you don't believe, now you still sabi. We should try and encourage people. We should try and give help. We should try and contact people that you have their contact, that you know that, okay, even if they are doing well, once in a while, call them, know how they are feeling, know how they are faring. Even if you don't have anything to give them, but that words of encouragement, that thing that shows that you care, when they look at you, say this person cares. So well, that words of advice that you give them, we help them keep pushing. Because at that point, you don't know what the person is going through. You don't know what the person is passing through. You don't know the phase that person is in at that moment or the stage. But because of that phone call, that's a minute or 2 minutes phone call that you made, that words of encouragement and words of advice that you gave to the person, the listening ear that you give to the person, and the advice that you dish out to that person goes a long way in helping people. You understand? People are passing through depression. People are passing through anxiety. People are going through hell at this point. At this point, please reach out. Please reach out to people. When I'm going to, if I'm heading to the market, on top of that flavor, you just see people beggars. You see a blind little child begging for alms. You see a blind boy begging. You see an old woman that is very old begging. Just food. I don't want money. Food. That's what they will be begging you. And sometimes I will not even know what to do, because once I climb that I don't like going through that place. So there was a day this nearly pushed me down while I was pregnant. Because I climbed the flyover. I went to Unity Junction and I climbed the flyover for me to cross the other side. I entered Keke that was going to a Koka. If you're living around that side, you will know. You know, like I climbed that place. One little boy begged me for money. I gave him. The other little girl begged me. I gave. They got that. They were so really. They nearly pushed me down. It was those guys that were selling shoes and slippers on top of that came to my rescue. It was that during that period, someone came with mint, 200 naira mint. You understand? So I don't know if I have. It was up to. I have only about 1,000 plus left, about 7 pieces. By the time I share it finish, all the children gathered, they pounced on me. Auntie, please, you have not given me. Auntie, please, you have not given me. Auntie, please, I want to use it and buy pure water. I want to use it and buy biscuits. I want to use it and buy buns. You see the kind of hardship you are facing. May God have mercy on us. So this video is long. It's longer than I expected. So our market vlog will be coming up after this. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment. share our videos, please. We love you, really love you. We really, really love you. You are getting there. Relax, you are getting there. So guys, this is my baby boy. See now. See, he's done bathing. He's sleeping. The moment I like this boy, I put this boy down on the bed, he will wake up. That's my son for you. See you guys.